Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your March 2024 reading. This is a reading for all Capricorn placements or all Capricorn identifying people, I don't care. And people who just find this reading and find the title interesting or appealing and want to have a little more insight in a situation that might be resonating with them. All right. First part of the reading is a general energy, which means this is the focus on you, where you are at this time, where we want to look deeper into ourselves without really having relationships on the outside so much interfering. And second part of the reading will be a relationship dynamic. This can be any relationship, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Okay. Let's see, Capricorn. The cards are fast. Ooh, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Well, that's a nice card, actually. I do like an Eight of Swords in the reverse because it really tells us that we are now ready to step out of self-limiting beliefs or of a certain specific self-limiting belief. This is freeing your mind, really. This is freeing your mind. This is things moving forward. This is us being able to look a little further. This is us being able to step out of a mindset that is holding us back. This is maybe even us having some realizations. Ooh, Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Yes, I mean, this makes a lot of sense. Because probably maybe you have been concentrating on your own well-being. Maybe you have been trying to tap into another energy, like how do I feel good about myself? How do I get more emotionally independent? How can I fill my own cups? How can I, at the end of the day, just feel good about myself and my surroundings? And how can I really keep my emotions in check? And out of that mindset, of course, and out of that attitude, we often just have a moment of revelation, or it goes click and all of a sudden we are liberated. Can be very liberating for our mind, where we're like, well, why do I even, sweat the small stuff when life actually feels pretty good, or I feel pretty good within myself. I don't need to rely so much on outside sources. I know how to build my own happiness and my own well-being. Very beautiful. So I think out of this attitude of really being responsible for your own emotions and being independent within that, you're really able to free yourself and free your mind from limitations. With the Nine of Cups, it can be, of course, a wish fulfillment card for me. It's just more of a in German, I would say schöpfen. I don't know the word in English. For me, it's a card where we are self-generating position of emotional well-being, and we know that we can generate it from within ourselves, and we don't need to look outside to feel good. And that's that's very self-sustaining, and very nice. Oh, Five of Cups. That's a weird contrast. I'm trying to, your card is also here, the Devil card. The Empress is also here. Temperance card is also here. Okay, I'm trying, this is a weird turn here. I feel like this is some work that you're doing on an emotional level, where it's like, okay, I'm at this really nice place with myself, quite stable and quite grounded emotionally, where I can really reach a point where my mind might also release limitations, which might lead you to see that there is some emotions that are maybe also uncomfortable that need to be felt. The Nine of Cups doesn't say everything is happy and joy all the time. The Nine of Cups is basically a card that says, I am at the end of the day, I know how to lean back and relax and feel good. That doesn't mean that there is never any negative or uncomfortable emotion. Maybe you're also, through that stability within yourself, you're somewhat subconsciously allowing yourself to feel the more uncomfortable stuff. Freeing or stepping out of a pattern in your mind that maybe felt familiar might also bring up emotions that are uncomfortable. You know, maybe we are like, oh, there's a part of me that needs to go, I'm kind of grieving that part. Or, oh, I maybe didn't realize that these experiences from the past were holding me back, and that's an uncomfortable realization, and maybe I have to grieve that, or maybe I have to emotionally just feel the effects of that realization. That's how I see it here. The Five of Cups here upright, when the Five of Cups is upright, for me it's an indication that we are supposed to feel those emotions, and we are supposed to let go, and supposed to also and give space to those emotions. So don't suppress it, or don't just, you know, put it on the side. It can be about self-worth. This whole thing could be about maybe gaining the same independence when it comes to your skills, your financial skill set, your confidence, as you have when it comes to feeling good, like just on a very basic level. The Nine of Pentacles is more like, well, what's my worth actually? What am I capable of doing? How do I achieve things? How do I also step into a more independent, like actually independent situation where it's not just like emotionally I can distance, but also, or I can be self-reliant. It's just also like I can have a house, a car, an apartment, and I can do it all by my own. We have the Capricorn and the Devil card here. So this is the Capricorn card. I think in your reading in particular, it is a positive thing that it's showing up because you have the Empress here. And it is about knowing that you are capable of growing your surroundings in a way. And it might be even an obsessive thing right now. Like, how can I grow my surroundings or build or create my environment in a way that I feel comfortable in it, and that it's my own kind of kingdom or queendom here with the Empress. And the Devil is just like very dedicated to reaching a goal. So I think there is some sort of very extreme beast mode type of thing with the Devil to really accomplish that for yourself. With the Empress at the same time, and this is part of a healing process, Temperance card. With the Empress card here, I think it's really important to concentrate on the beautiful stuff. So what to bring beauty into your life, what is beautiful, what makes me feel comfortable, where, in which surroundings do I feel also sensual, I want to say, because she is a sensual person and there is Venus on it. Also when it comes to money, I think it's really about going beast mode, building this status for yourself. There's a question of status or status that's in the picture, and the Devil will very much do whatever it takes in Capricorn to get there. So it seems like there's this realization that there needs to be some discipline put into self-worth questions and matters, like maybe learn a new skill, maybe figure out a new way of income, maybe doing something where you have results, where you see results, doing something with your hands, maybe building something where you gain more confidence by doing something and seeing the results in front of your eyes that you can touch and that you can smell and that you can taste. So also giving yourself that worth. And it starts with maybe just cooking a really nice meal for yourself. If you cannot afford a nice meal in a restaurant, cook a really, really nice meal for yourself. Buy the ingredients cheaper. And when I see the Temperance, I'm also thinking about cooking a meal. Treating yourself like a queen with what you have. and without compromises. The devil is also no compromises, you know, there's no compromise. And when we are that obsessive about ourselves, you know, it's fine. Right now, I think there needs to be some sense of I'm 100% committing to this up to a point where I will achieve this position for myself. And I will not stop, I will not quit, I will keep going on forever. This is the devil, he will not quit. Nice, okay. Don't forget to allow yourself the room to cry, to feel your feelings. I think it's gonna be gone faster than you think. I don't think you're gonna be controlled by them or drawn deeper down. I think the more you push them away, the more they get in the way. That's a smart thing to say, Stefanie. Okay. Let's see how this might play out in relationships. This other person or this energy that is impacting you. I saw 4 of Cups. Maybe somebody is a little uninspired in their own life. A little isolated maybe. Withdrawn. So this other person, oh, Knight of Cups. Well, 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 somebody has some romantic feelings for you, for sure. This is a romantic reading, obviously, because we have a Knight of Cups, and I'm not even gonna pretend it's not a romantic reading, it's just what it is. Well, there's somebody who has romantic feelings for you. That's all I can say. They might even come forward with those feelings. They might. They might come forward with those feelings. If you are in a situation that is not romantic and you are working with a person or it's a family member, somebody might share their feelings or be a little more empathetic or be a little more open with their own emotions. That's also the Knight of Cups. It doesn't have to be romantic, but yeah. I mean, in this particular deck, it's just very romantic. Somebody also wants to maybe, you know, seduce you a little bit on a romantic level. Oh my God, careful. No, I mean, this is innocent. A Knight of Cups upright is a nice energy, you know, it's sweet. It's sweet, it doesn't have bad intentions. It's just, yeah, it's flattering also. It's kind of quite flattering. Oh, you have Justice reverse. So either you're dealing with a divorce, I don't know, or you are not seeing a relationship with this person, either or. I mean, it seems like you're just not seeing a relationship with this person. It could be both, you know. It could be a new person that you're not seeing a relationship with. It could be a divorce where somebody is still very much in love with you or expresses their romantic feelings for you, but you're like, sorry, nope, this is over and done with. I mean, you're in this energy of the 5 of Cups, so there is something lingering, I think, maybe from the past. I don't know. It's just, okay, you don't see, or with the Justice card in the reverse, we don't see that the partnership with a person is the most responsible decision, or it's the smart thing. With the Justice in reverse, it could, of course, in a particular setting, be a divorce. So you're not seeing anything long-term with a person here, or anything serious. That's probably the right word. I mean, it might feel like that's a third take on this, that something feels unfair about this offer. Maybe you're like, I don't know, why now? Or maybe the timing is off and you're like, this is unfair. Because of course the Justice card in the reverse can also bring a sense of unfairness. And it could sometimes be like this, the cursing the universe, like why this is not fair, you know. This is effed up. It's a 4 of Wands situation. So I don't know, maybe you see somebody as your soulmate, maybe you think this is really great and fun, and you want to engage, and you are very drawn and attracted to a person, Four of Wands, but still maybe you feel guilty for it, or maybe it doesn't feel right, or it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. You know, even though, I mean, it's weird, even because the Four of Wands, I mean, it is something where we feel like, oh, this is our equivalent, this is a person that I can have a really good time with and be really inspired by, and this is really passionate and fun and loving and free. But this Justice card in the reverse is just, I don't get it. Maybe it's just too early for you to really commit to something, or I get very much this feeling of, this is not right. This feels right, but it's not the right thing to do. You know what I mean? It's just the connection feels very strong and right and fun, and you see that this person has feelings for you, but it just doesn't feel right, or you're dealing with a divorce. I don't know. On the side, this doesn't make any sense to me, because why would you not want to be with that person? I mean, there's millions of reasons. Sometimes we just don't want to be in a relationship, but I mean, this doesn't come along so often, so I don't know. Yeah, there's something blocking this. Six of Swords in the reverse. Well, somebody cannot really move away from this. They're still, you know, they're not moving away. They're not moving on yet. And you are like, oh yeah. I mean, this is so cheesy, and I don't like these type of readings, but might be a third party on your side though, and it might be really a divorce, and maybe you're in a divorcee or divorcee situation, or you want a divorce, or you are going through a divorce or a split up, and at the same time you're meeting somebody who is super inspiring and seems like your person, or a person that you can have a really good time with, but you're just stuck still in a situation. That sucks. King of Cups. There's a lot of love and understanding here. Also maybe from your side for this person, and you might really be trying to handle this situation as maturely as possible emotionally. There's a lot of love involved either way, maybe for all these people involved. Three of Cups in the reverse. I don't know what this is. I mean, this is just, in this context, it would be, there could be more people involved. If that's not the case, doesn't have to be, then this could be just you having a hard time finding the lightness in a situation right now, because maybe there's other things that are bothering you right now. Maybe you have other legal stuff going on. Or there is an overindulgence also in some sort of heaviness. I don't know how this connects with your, I mean, I kind of do, because it's really conflicting here. It seems like you're very conflicted about something, and you're really trying to gain as much emotional stability as possible to really work with the situation in the most grown-up and sensitive and self-loving way. Okay, weird. But I mean, you're still very stable within yourself. That's good. King of Cups. King of Cups is here again. Well, it is really about doing what your heart tells you to do here in this situation. It's the most important thing is listening to your heart and what you want and what you think the most loving thing in this situation would be, and also moving forward with your emotions and being in touch with your emotions as much as possible. This is very grown-up energy. This is very nice. It's not, you're not getting controlled by, you know, sexual stuff. You're not, it's not something that, even though the devil is here, but I think this has nothing to do with the relationship thing. This is not a toxic or like a, you know, teenage love type of thing. This is really you being an adult person, being like, well, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what feels right, this is what feels right in the situation, and this is what doesn't feel right. And I don't want to be that person who, with the Justice card in the reverse, you could be that person who does something that is not right to make the situation right. I hope not. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. This looks, for me, I mean, when I see this and I look at it without too many, you know, interpreting options, it looks very much like there is a divorce happening, or there is a situation you want to get out of, and there is a new person, and that person has romantic feelings for you, and you're really into that person. But, you know, we never know if that, I mean, it's all good. Still, it's all good. Wow, okay, yeah. I mean, it says, bring something to an end. Complete something. You have started something important, now complete it. Whatever that is. Maybe it's a project, maybe it's a divorce, maybe it's breaking up with a person. Maybe it's stepping into a new thing, stepping away from an old thing. Who knows? But these are the options. This is what I'm seeing. How do we handle this? With a lot of grace and emotional maturity. Very beautiful, Capricorn. This is very, very next level stuff. Be your own therapist at this time. King of Cups. Maybe even talk to a therapist, because the Knight of Cups is here again. So yeah, feelings are being felt, and feel your feelings. It seems like you're very, very, very stable with the Nine of Cups, with the King of Cups, and just because the Five of Cups are here doesn't mean you're not stable, because it takes emotional maturity to be able to feel those disappointments, to feel this grief, maybe walking away from a situation that, you know, is just not working out for you. All right, so thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. This is such an emotional reading, and I hope that you have a great March. Please, 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 and I'm begging you. I mean, I'm at the point of begging. That's desperate, desperate energy. Please subscribe. Consider subscribing, consider liking, consider commenting, because it's tough out here on the YouTube, and I've been doing this for such a long time. And I'm doing it on and off. And I give this little speech now in every video that people get it, what this means. I'm doing this for 6 years. So I am, and click off if you're not interested in the babbling. But you, as somebody who watches a tarot video, you know how these videos here have changed, have evolved, have grown. This whole sector has grown into this immense, like, I would even maybe call it industry, where a deeper, more psychological alternative take doesn't get that much reach, and I think we want to change that, because I think we want to have more insight. I think we're coming into a time where we appreciate more depth, because our time is becoming more complicated, our world is becoming more complicated, and therefore situations are becoming more complicated. And I am a person who deals with complicated stuff, with my art, with my music, with myself, with my relationships. So I think I can offer you some interesting thoughts on that. And that's a sales pitch for my channel. I'm not trying to convince you that my readings are good. I do what I do, and if you like it, then you do. But if you do like it, then please subscribe and like and comment, because it really is very essential as a creator to have those likes and those comments to get spread more in the algorithm. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you next time. Hopefully, please come back. And if not, then have a great life. Bye.